Alright, I'm back again with another collector booster box opening. Last one I did was Tarkir Dragonstorm, I'm pretty sure. Final Fantasy, just not really my thing, so I'm sure not going to pay the crazy amount of money that those booster boxes costed. Not that this one was particularly cheap either. I did get a bit of a discount from where it's at right now. They're at like 430, 440, something like that on TCG Player. Got this one for 300. With that being said, I'm going to do the prices kind of up here in the corner, so, like I did last time. I'll try and keep the music a little bit quieter. The only comment I had on the last video was the music was too loud, so we'll keep the music maybe a little bit quieter, but I'll start it at $400 up here just because that's what I think most people are kind of paying, somewhere in that range. But yeah, for me, I ended up getting this for about 300. The prices, by the way, for the cards will be based on whenever I get around to editing this, which will hopefully be in the next couple of days. I'm opening this the Monday after pre-release weekend, so set still hasn't quite released yet, but that's the time frame we're working with. So prices obviously are going to change a lot in the first week. Certainly already changing a lot from spoiler season into pre-release and all that stuff, but yeah, we'll see how this goes. We got 12 collector packs. I did one of my local game stores does a collector booster pre-release thing, so I've already opened 8 collector boosters actually, and still have not gotten an Ancient Tomb, which is really what I'm after. I mean, I'm doing this for the fun of it, but you know, if I'm going to pick a card to chase, it's going to be the Ancient Tomb. Personally, I actually like the one with the kind of the border. Well, I'll actually show you. I like the Ancient Tomb with this kind of border. This card actually, by the way, is one of the better ones I pulled so far, and I got this out of a normal booster pack from one of my pre-release kits. Yeah, so this didn't even come from a collector booster, and it's one of the better cards I've gotten from the set so far. But yeah, we'll put these ones up here and start getting into this. I did find, oh yeah, and this is definitely the case with these ones too. When I did the pre-release with these collector packs, they are quite a challenge to open. Here we go, finally got into it. I'm like doing it at a table at a game store, and the third one in, like trying to like carefully get it open, and it almost just exploded all over the ground, but fortunately did not do it. Alright, so we got this little token is at the back, and then these are the rares and mythics right here. I'll try and key this. So when we flip it over, we start with the commons. Personally, I like that. It starts a little suspense. I'm not going to go crazy over these commons. This card, very good in limited, by the way, if you're into limited. I'm not going to spend too much time on these. There's nothing in the commons, uncommons that's really worth anything, at least at the moment right now. We got all the collector boosters do have a foil of these full art lands, which are absolutely beautiful, and then you have a chance at a galaxy foil. If I remember right, I got 3 galaxy foils out of the 8 packs earlier, so I don't know exactly what the rate is, but you know, that's kind of in the ballpark of 1 in every 3 packs will have a galaxy foil. We start with one of those. This is about, oh, every pack has one from the commander set. This is them trying to complete this series, so this will eventually probably be like a 50-cent card. I don't know if it's worth anything right now. You'll have already seen that. The art on this is really good. I feel like someone will find a way to break it, but it's just, yeah, I don't know. Doesn't seem that great. Alright, Shambling Vent. It's one of the creature lands. Really cool art. It is nice that all the I think there's one of these lands in every pack is one of the spots, and or not one of the creature lands, but there's a land spot in every one of these packs. And they do have a good way of making even these kind of crappy lands. I mean, this one's alright, but there's a few really crappy lands that you can get in these special arts. But they do at least look nice, so there's that. Oh! Ooh, there's a big hit. There is a big hit right away. Alright. That's Galaxy Foiled Watery Grave. That is going to be a pretty penny. So we'll put that one off to the side. I'm excited to see how much that one's worth. Obviously, you've already seen that, but I have no idea. There's like 4 or 5 cards that I know the vague value of right now. I know the value of the 2 special Galaxy Foiled Ancient Tombs. The one that I want with that special frame where it's kind of like some sort of giant planet-sized person kind of encased in a planet. That one's like, in Galaxy Foil, I think it's like 400 or something, and then the one with more this style of border in Galaxy Foil is like 600 or something like that. Which I did play I played against a guy that pulled one of those just out of a random collector booster that he bought from the store, and they are quite pretty. All right, got a little whale guy here. Again, won't spend too much time here on the commons. Try and keep it in the screen here. And when we get to the land, we know we've started. Oh, here we go. So there you go. There's another island, but this time it's galaxy foiled. So that's looks really nice. I don't think I've gotten any planes in the full art. It's crazy. All right. Oh, this is the third one of these I've had foiled. One of my normal pre-release promos was I did 2 normal pre-releases, and one of them was this, and then my next pre-release I got another foil one. So lots of foil of that thing. Ah, solar array, sick. This is I really like this card. I don't know how good it's gonna be, but it feels like it could be pretty good. Let's go! Got the lobster in his special art with the like mushroom. Oh yeah. All right, we're building this commander deck now. I was like I wanted to at first, and then I saw how popular he got, and I was like, I don't know, maybe. But now that we got that special one, it's too bad it's not like galaxy foil or something. But high market, this is a pretty good one. Get that in there. It's a pretty good land in that spot. Oh, ooh, we are hitting the shock lands right now. Foiled, and this one's not galaxy, but still a foiled special border. I don't know what they're calling these ones. Borderless showcase poster maybe, but yeah, that's pretty nice. All right, well, we're doing pretty well on the shock lands. I've opened a fair amount of this set so far, and I had 3 shock lands. None of them were these. I got just like the normal bordered. Did get a foiled what are the white-red one? Why am I spacing on the white-red one? But I got a non-foiled watery grave and a foiled godless shrine. But I hadn't bumped the camera there. Hadn't been getting a lot of the shock lands, so obviously that seems to be turning around with this box. This art's kind of interesting. An art card. Little scorpion guy. I liked this one in limited. It's a pretty good limited little card there. There we go. Not galaxy foil, but the forest does look. The forest is my favorite of that cycle. Oh, there we go. Foil endstone. Very curious to see how crazy the endstone goes. I do have a normal one of these, but I got a normal one in one of my pre-releases, so that's cool. Hey, Kilo. Okay. Kylo, I don't know which one it is, but now I don't have to get the commander deck. I kind of wanted just like Kylo and a couple of the cards in it. Now I don't have to get the deck. Sick. Guess I should. I don't know if that endstone can stay over there. All right, it's a cool ship. Whenever it attacks, you may put a creature from your hand onto the battlefield. Oh, there we go. Ah, it's a swarm yard though. I saw Galaxy foiled in the special art and I got excited, and then it's just a swarm yard, but still beautiful. I mean, the art, like I was saying, not the best land, but the art makes it seem like it's way better than it is. Actually, this one's up. I mean, just the normal version of this is up to a couple dollars, just because. I mean, you got the insects are from the World Shaper precon. You got the insects in there. You got squirrels are obviously a popular one, and then people are starting to get excited about the spiders with Spider-Man coming out. So this one might see a spike coming up in the near future. Oh, there we go. Foil extended art. Consult the star charts. I feel like this card is going to see a good amount of standard play, so that might be worth something at some point. I don't know if it is right now, but what it is not is a shock land. It's not a shock land, so that's ends our streak of shock lands in the last card spot. The trash is now all over the place. It's kind of a cool beast token. Alright, there we go. This is kind of a fun card in limited. I mean, for a common, it's like I'm excited to draft this set, and this might be a common that It's definitely like you could potentially see it late in packs and get your good finisher. So, alright, I know I said it wouldn't spend much time on the commons, but you can like warp it in to stall out for a bit, and then you get a pretty big body later, and also stalls. There's another one that I liked in pre-release limited. And a swamp, alright. Not galaxy foiled, but still pretty nice looking. Hey, there's the watery graven foil. Alright, so we're getting the watery graves. Put that over there. And this is another one of those ones completing that set from the commander. Okay, first Thrumming Hive pool. One of my first commander decks was a sliver deck, and it's really garbage because I didn't know what I was doing. It was before commander was a popular format. It was just this weird side thing. Someone talked me into building a commander deck, so I put my old Time Spiral sliver deck from when I was a kid into a commander deck, and it is hot garbage, so I need to fix that one up. And alright, mirror pool. Oh, we got the art card and then the actual art, so kind of neat. I don't know if that's worth anything. I don't know much about mirror pool. Oh, this guy's sick. Look at that. Wow, he got a good showcase. How about that? I do kind of want to build him on. He might be my mono black commander. I still don't have a mono black one yet, but might go with that guy. I don't know why I put him over there. He's probably not an expensive one. I don't even know if mirror pool is. I don't know what these piles are. Got the commons and uncommons in one pile, the tokens and art cards in one, and we got a couple random piles of rares. One that I think are cards that are worth something, the other one maybe not as much. Okay, come on now. This is what I'm saying. This one's going to want to explode on me. Like, use two hands to try and open it with any kind of... We'll say these cards definitely do, they do start to pringle pretty quick. Oh, sorry, get the back on camera here before we get to the good stuff. Oh, there's a Plains. I think this might be my first Plains. Full art Plains, that is, from the set. Cool, looks nice. Oh! Menon. Got an interesting name. Long range sensor. That's cool looking. Hissing Quagmire, then one of the creature lands, this time in foil. It's probably not worth anything. And that guy. Okay. Nothing crazy there. That first pack was the banger so far. Second pack, I guess, was pretty good too. Foil full showcase of the breeding pool. Go figure that I just bought a breeding pool. I didn't have one in my collection. I sold one way back before. And then I finally bought one to get it back in my collection like 3 months ago, or like 2 months ago actually. And then of course this set has them all over again. Nothing crazy. This little mite guy, this guy does work for, I guess it is an uncommon, but still, this is, if you're gonna do draft, this is a good one to pick up for sure. In my opinion, maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. I'm not some sort of a draft expert, but I do alright. I do alright in the draft. Oh good, cycling land. Okay, this needs to get a little bit more organized. Oh, we got the red planet. Well, this is not the best planet. In fact, it is easily the worst planet, but it is a planet. Blast Zone, I have this one in foil. It's pretty nice. Space-Time Anomaly. It's a neat looking card, but I don't think it's worth anything. I'm not that into mill. I don't know, maybe I'll build a mill deck at some point just to have one if in case I ever get the itch to play mill for some reason. I mean, self-mill, sure. Self-mill graveyard, that's my jam, but I don't really play the Crim style, I guess if you watch MTG Goldfish, but Yeah, don't really mill other people out that much. There we go. Kind of a nice, oh, here we go, Galaxy Foiled Forest. Get up there and see if we can see a little bit. Kind of looks like there's like rain. It looks like it's raining. Kind of neat. Okay. Insect Boy. Rust Harvest. That is some... I feel like this is going to be this will be pretty polarizing art, but I really like it. Those like bottom part makes me think of Oh, the Places You'll Go, Dr. Seuss. Anyway, looks neat. That is very pretty art, but not... I guess 5 mana, add 5 mana. Oh, it's 6 to add 5 of any combination, so it's some fixing. The art is absolutely beautiful, though. And a Pinnacle. How many we got left? We got... Still got 5 left. Alright, we're doing good. We're still plenty of chances for the Ancient Tomb. Ancient Tomb. Gemstone Cave, I think, is another one be nice to get. The Gruul creature land I kind of want in like the special. That one has like my favorite art of the entire set. Maybe I'll do a like top 10 arts of the set. Like none of them are going to be the normal cards, but that's okay. The art in this set is crazy, so. There's another plains. All right, we're starting to get some plains. And there's another one of this guy in foil this time. Looks pretty sick. Crew for 1. Whenever an opponent discards a card, they lose 3 life. So I guess if you have some degenerate in your playgroup playing Turgrid, then more fuel for their fire, I suppose. Oh, there we go. Another exploration ship. It's a good one to get. And there's a creature land. Foil, though. Again, looks absolutely incredible. But foil loading zone. I have a lot of these loading zones. I forgot to take the token out. Yeah, if loading zone ever becomes worth anything, I still Explorers and or I still yeah, whatever his name is. That's the one that's a rare that I still need from the set, and it's once I get these packs open, I've got a bundle, and then that is all the opening I'm going to be doing until I do some drafts, but Ice Still is one that I will buy if I don't get it. Oh, Sliver token, nice. Gotta get Ice Still before it gets crazy expensive too. Oh, there we go. Wow, that looks really nice. Now, the plains looks really good in the Galaxy foil there. Okay. Counter doubler there. Proliferate guy. Oh, another breeding pool, this time in non-foil. Thespian stage. Boo. Oh, there he is! Alright. I still explore in the showcase foil. Not like the super crazy fractured foil, that'd be awesome, but I will happily take it. Honestly, I think like the fracture foil is a little bit too much for me. Obviously, you know, I'd still take it because the value's crazy, but alright. I don't know why Thespian stage is there, but alright, that's a pretty big hit. I was just I still explore. Alright, so we got the I still explorer. Now Ancient Tomb, Ancient Tomb, Ancient Tomb. I've already opened all these packs by the time you're watching this, but just, you know, cross your fingers for me. So let's speak it into existence. Ancient Tomb. Obviously, this is an art card. It was never. Oh, that's cool art. I don't think I have one of these dragging one of this guy yet. I don't know. Like, I mostly play Commander. I don't know that he's really that great for Commander, so I don't know if I care that much. But the art on it is crazy. So. All right, we might have to start making a second pile. That's getting out of hand. Start tipping over. we go. Get a mountain. Not galaxy foiled. Oh, there we go, an Ouroboros. This, the collector pre-release I did, this won me both games of round 3. Single-handedly in one case, but pretty much single-handedly won me both games of round 3. And it was also a foil Ouroboros, so that's my second foil one of that guy. I'll put him over here. And let's put that there. This guy's kind of neat. I don't think he's worth anything, but I do like the ward discard a card at random. That's pretty fun. The showcase does look nice. Oh! Woo! Okay, it's not foiled, not galaxy foiled at all, but we got the Ancient Tomb. All right. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate it. I know there's probably at least 1 or 2 of you out there that were helping me out with that. Oh man, I'm not going to complain about it not being foiled at all. That's awesome. Okay, we'll just put that over there. All right, this was well worth it. I think we are now, I would say, pretty safely above certainly the 300 that I paid for this. We might be by this point well above the 400. In fact, I'd at least still, you know, at pre-release prices, the prices that I'll be putting up as I edit this sometime in the next couple days, I would have to say we're probably... The prices usually come down, especially on some of the stuff that people are just like not really sure that, you know, all the like rares and mythics tend to come out with at least a couple dollars of value, and then eventually only a handful of them really end up holding any value, so inevitably the price will come down over time, but at least for now, I think we're probably safely over the 400, and I've got 2 of the 3 cards I was looking for. Still, a Gemstone Caverns would just like make this absolutely insane, but... Oh, hey! And somehow, this uncommon, I had not got... I mean, it's like, you know, it's an uncommon, it's not worth anything, but... does do some work in Limited. Definitely, this is a good Limited type finisher guy to just get a big creature out there if you're doing some landfall stuff. By the time he comes out, he's already a 5/5, and then probably like, you know, just going crazy from there, so... I somehow had not gotten one of these yet, and I swear, every time I played against someone with a green deck, they had one. This guy, like, what is it? It's garbage. Oh, there we go. Galaxy foiled. The mountain is a little bit harder to tell. You can... Almost the easiest place to see it is in the trail of the ship there. I know I said the forest is my favorite in this cycle, but the mountain really does give it a run for its money. Dust Bowl! Ah! No, it's terrible. Pay 3 and tap this. Sacrifice a land to destroy a non-basic land. This is the most expensive strip mine you'll ever see. Oh! Okay. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to upgrade that sliver deck now. Wow. Well, this box worked out. Okay. Alright. Yep. I kind of had forgotten for a second that was in the special guest sheet. I also... I mean, I know the poster, like, movie posters aren't everyone's thing, but I love the movie poster look of the cards they do that for. Somewhere around here I've got a movie I got the movie poster of Gitrog Monster, which is one of my favorite ones of the movie poster. You know what? I know we're doing Edge of Eternities, but where is he? He's around here somewhere. There he is. Here he is. I think the Shark Typhoon is probably like, that's probably my favorite poster special art that they've done, but The Get Rock monster I do really like. Oh, the Meat Hook Massacre. That's another one that I went out of my way to get because that one's pretty sick too. I feel like they have to do a movie poster of Meat Hook Massacre 2 now, but maybe not for a bit. I don't know. I'd love to see it happen, but... Alright, last pack magic. Not that we haven't had enough magic already, but... Starting off with a not galaxy foiled island, but, you know... Started on a foil island, and we got a pretty good card out of the last of that one. We'll end on a foil island. Eternity Elevator, I did get this one crewed up to plus 20 once, and didn't really know how to spend the mana. I crewed it with the Ouroboros when it had like 48 counters on it, so it was making me 48 mana, and I didn't really have any way to spend the excess, but good thing mana burn's not a thing, or I would have killed myself, but it's a fun card. Oh, there we go, Planetary Annihilation in the extended art. I do like having the extended art of that one. If they ever do a Star Wars, which I feel like they have to for Universes Beyond, they got to bring this card back. I mean, shoot, even throw it into Standard, but bring it back and have the, you know, Death Star shooting Alderaan or something. There we go. Kind of a neat Contested War Zone. Not good. Not a good land, but again, the art looks pretty nice. And we end with a third Watery Grave. All right. All right, we started with a galaxy foiled Watery Grave. We'll end with just a foil Watery Grave, and we had another Watery Grave in there. We got Watery Grave, Sliver, the Ancient Tomb, Ouroboros we threw in there. I still Explorer. And get this thing to focus. The Breeding Pool, not foiled. The Mirror Pool, I don't know if that's worth anything. I don't really know why I threw it in there. There's the normal foil Watery Grave. Foil Endstone. See if that one holds its value. I think it will. I think that one's going to be good. So we got 5 checklands. We got 2 Breeding Pools and 3 Watery Graves. So got lots of Watery Graves. Probably have to sell some of those back, but sick. That was awesome. Thank you for joining me for that. Yeah, I mean, still starting this channel out. Only really have time every now and then. I'm putting together a cycle of videos. Ones that I don't think I've never seen anyone do these videos yet in all the Magic videos that are out there on YouTube, but just kind of a fun thing. Doing some top 10 lists. I'll probably do some tier lists at some point. I think I might do a tier list for the commanders of this set, kind of in the way that like Tomer from MTG Goldfish does it. I like that kind of style. Just, you know, I'm not going to speculate on what's going to be the most powerful. I'm not an EDH player or CEDH player, so I don't necessarily know that I can speak to that the best, but there's that still Explorer. Yeah, I'm not a CDH player, so I don't know if I'll, you know, go with the most powerful, but certainly the ones that look like they're going to be fun. Yeah. Anyway, until next time, have a magical day, make someone else's day magical, and yeah, God bless, see you later. Peace.